They had the unbelievable parade in Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and the Super Bowl trophy. Still a lot of conversation about how Andy Reid rescued his football team, how they handed Nick Sirianni a really tough loss when you're up 24-14. That's tough, but I think the Eagles have really handled the defeat well. I think they've learned a lot from it. In terms of Andy Reid, he kind of talked specifics this week about the Super Bowl, how bad it was early, what happened at halftime, how they rallied and made the thing work. And it was kind of fascinating to listen. And I had talked about the fact that they had always put, because of the bye week, a plan A in. This is our game plan. But if something happens to Mahomes, we go to plan B. The thing I never imagined, and I did make unbelievable adjustments to change the whole chemistry of the game, I never thought about the fact they had more than 35 minutes in that locker room at halftime to actually walk through all the adjustments they were making with plan B.
Wow.
It was not a typical 12-minute halftime where you hardly have any time, because Andy Reid met with his coaches and said, Mahomes is hurt. He's going to play the second half. We don't know that it'll be vintage Mahomes. We're going to go to plan B. And plan B was to have him come out under center. Plan B was to go to 2 running backs at times. Plan B would be to go to 2 tight ends. Plan B would do a lot of motion, jet sweeps. But they had 35 minutes with the players, separated the players offensively. Guys, this is what we're doing. Remember, this is what we practiced. They may have showed them some video in that 35-minute window. And they came out with Mahomes under center, and it changed the whole chemistry of the game. And, of course, defensively, we talked about they went to a 5-man front to try to stop Jalen Hurts from the quarterback draws, and the running game went away and suddenly became strictly a passing game, and Philadelphia could not get the job done. So it's just fascinating to hear Andy Reid unveil how they accomplished what they accomplished with the unsung heroes and all that other stuff. Kansas City wins, tough loss Philadelphia. But best quarterback, best play caller in football. Holy cow.
Well, I guess that Rihanna long Super Bowl halftime show worked to their advantage.
Yep.
I was reading about how there's some sort of a rule that the Chiefs have as they manage Andy Reid, that if the Chiefs are losing and he's coming off at halftime, he doesn't have to talk to the sportscaster on the field. Is that right?
Well, that was the first I had heard that. But usually, you get 30 seconds with the coach, and the sideline analyst asks a generic question. They get a generic answer. And to me, there's no value because nobody's tipping their hand about anything. Oh, yeah, Mahomes is hurt. We don't know. And that's the way halftime is. I don't think there's great value there. I think the analysts on the set have a lot more value to give you. So I don't worry too much about the coach giving you a 6-word answer.
Okay. Yeah. It just seems like they've got one foot out the door. They're just wanting to get back into the break room so they can get busy with their players.
Well, how brilliant was he though? 35-minute halftime adjustment. And that is radical for them to be able to do as much as they did and then do it so well once they came on the field. 4 straight scoring possessions. Okay.